Good evening. It's good to see you all together again. Of course, you know we are here to honor you. Welcome to the Walsworth Awards Banquet. And I just want to say you all look so lovely. You all look so nice. But I don't want to prolong the program. So what I want to do, I know many of you got to see our featured speaker today, and some of you did not. So for those of you who did not get to see her today, I want to welcome Miss Bethany Hines back to the stage so she can talk to you.
Thank you. Good evening. How are you? Everyone looks so lovely. Thank you so much, ASPA, for having me here tonight. I am thrilled to be here back in my home state and on the campus of my alma mater, Arkansas State University. More often than not, the most significant changes in your life rarely give you a warning. They just show up. I remember when I got the first phone call. It was 2012, I was 23 years old, and in my last semester of graduate school at Arkansas State University. The caller was a hiring manager from CNN. While on the call, she made me an offer for a production internship at the CNN headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. "How soon do you need me to be there?" I asked. She replied, "Next week." And I responded nervously, "Okay, sure." You see, at the time, as a grad student, I also worked part-time producing for the morning show at KAIT-TV here in Jonesboro. I would make the drive down County Road every morning, making sure to avoid hitting deer, if you know, you know, to get to the station safely by 2 a.m., the start of my shift. It was my first television gig, and although I was super excited about my new opportunity at CNN, I was nervous to tell my news director at the time that I would be leaving the role that I'd only spent 8 months in. Thankfully, he accepted my 1-week notice of resignation, and that week I prepared for big change. I packed up my things, loaded my truck, and drove 7 hours to Atlanta to start my internship as a production intern at CNN the following week. I left everything I was familiar with and plugged right into the unknown. Have you ever had a gut feeling that a new adventure you were about to embark on was the right move? It was meant to be part of your journey, meant to be included in your path? That's exactly how I felt in that moment, ready for a new chapter in my life. Sometimes we must leave everything we know and embrace the uncertainty of our decisions. Is it scary? Of course it is. But if you never step out of your comfort zone, you may never see all that the world is offering you. I invite you to imagine you are walking through the woods. It's heavily forested. There are bushes and leaves everywhere. The trees grow so close together you can't squeeze through in some places. Then just up ahead, you spot a path. It is sandy. There aren't any leaves or bushes in the way. It's a clear road in the middle of a thick forest. How did this come to be? A path is created when many people travel the same route repeatedly. A path is maintained when people continue to travel for years, because if people stop traveling that path, nature quickly takes it over again. This teaches us one very simple lesson. If a path lies ahead of you, it is because other people have walked it. By virtue of its existence, a path gives you the permission to walk it because others have done it as well. And you know what? If they could do it, you can too. My journey started on a path that was well maintained, college. When I arrived on the campus of Arkansas State University in the fall of 2007, I knew immediately it was right where I belonged. Not only did my brother attend the university, but it was just the right distance from home, 2 hours. Upperclassmen welcomed me at the annual freshman luau. The smells were delicious, but the people were even more memorable. I was greeted by a few members of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated and was genuinely motivated and inspired by their drive and accomplishments on campus. I eventually joined that sorority. It was an enlightening experience, and I had the time of my life in college. Details of that time will not be discussed because my lovely mother is here tonight. Hi, Mom. Some of you met her earlier. But on a serious note, that was one of the many important lessons I learned in college and over the years. While reaching for your goals, give yourself permission to have fun and enjoy where you are and who you are with. Some paths or moments are once in a lifetime. Everyone in this room has dreams, those that come from the depths of our hearts and guide our personal and professional paths. These dreams begin to grow at the age most of you are in the audience today. Sometimes those dreams can also be confusing, right? Sometimes the path that you have taken diverges into two roads, and you must make a decision. Throughout middle school, junior high, high school, I had dreams of wanting to be as big as Beyonce is now. I wanted to perform and sing all over the world. And would you believe, initially when I got to Arkansas State University, my major was pre-veterinary? At that time, I thought my true passion was taking care of animals, helping them recover and live an extraordinary and healthy life, but I was very wrong, and I was very much allergic to most animal hair. After a single semester, I switched my major to communication studies. I wasn't entirely sure what I would do in that area of study, but I knew as someone who loved arts and media, I knew it would get me closer to a career that I could see myself loving. Although this small town girl from Forest City, Arkansas, never would have imagined working for the world's first superstation. Well-maintained paths begin by taking a first step. Although the destination may not be fully revealed, your steps begin the journey forward. Along my path, I had a few people that helped me open my eyes to my potential. The department chair of the School of Media and Journalism at the time, Dr. Mary Jackson Pitts, encouraged me to enroll in a few radio and television courses, and it was in my video production class that I truly fell in love with media. Dr. Pitts also encouraged me to continue my education and earn a master's degree. And during my time in grad school, I interned at Jonesboro Radio Group, but quickly learned that if I was going to start a career in this field, I would need to be a visual storyteller. Shortly after, I began working at Jonesboro's local station, KAIT. And here comes Dr. Pitts again. She encouraged me to reach out to an Arkansas State alum who at the time was a supervisor at CNN. I sent him an email asking if he could review my reel and if I could shadow him on the job, and to my surprise, he did it. Both of my requests were answered, and it was just the beginning of that new chapter at CNN. As we make our way through the journey of life, our paths are never ending, and each time we learn something new, even if it means taking a path less traveled. When we do, we challenge ourselves to become something more. We overcome obstacles, and we are driven to make our paths a little clearer. It was 2016, and I had worked at CNN and produced for our sister network, HLN, for about 4 years. I was ready for change. It was time for me to continue walking the path that I'd started. I remember when I got the second call. The voice on the other end of the line introduced themselves, then gave me an offer for what I considered my dream role at the network, a producing role that allowed room for creativity and me to use my platform to amplify the voices of others. I knew that this was the direction I wanted to take my career in. I knew the impact I wanted to make. I knew the legacy I wanted to leave. And this job was it. But I hesitated. The job meant I had to move to New York City. And for this Southern girl, moving to the Big Apple was daunting. The thought scared me. I needed words of encouragement and motivation. So you know what I did? What do you think I did? What do you think I did? I called my dad, I called my brother, and I finally called my mom. I needed to seek their guidance on making this big move. And of course, they all said the right encouraging words. They told me exactly what I needed to hear, but my mom shared one statement that still resonates with me today. You can always come back home. You can always come back home. Home will be here. Why not go for it? And so I did. I went for it. I've lived in New York City now for 5 years, producing within CNN's Special Projects Unit. I find impactful stories that allow me to use my platform to amplify the voices of others. Without even noticing, my family, professors, and people in my life provided me with a safety net that allowed me to take risks beyond what I thought was capable. Today, I am back in my home state. I am home. Thanks to the courage that I had then, my ability to trust my voice, and those who guided my steps when the fog of indecision clouded my way, I am here. I am here, present, confident, and empowered to let you know that you can do the same. I share my journey with you in hopes that you'll follow your dreams, relinquish your fear, and find your voice. Late veteran journalist Gwen Ifill once said, "It's not enough to have walked this path and then leave it unoccupied when you're done." You, ASPA, everyone here in this room are essential to pushing forward the changes we need. Your gifts, talents, uniqueness are necessary to prime the present to ignite a better future. But you cannot do either if you don't try, take the risk, and take the steps needed for your path. I don't know what path you'll choose to take, but I do know you have permission to take it, no matter how unusual. Trust your gut, and it will lead you to your life's purpose. Growth is often uncomfortable, and at different points in your journey, you might be faced with fear, doubt, discomfort. You are an important piece in this puzzle of life, and we need you to walk your path to contribute to the bigger picture. I want you to see the lessons in those challenges that you face and use them to keep forging on. I am not suggesting that this will be easy or the path will always be clear. But one life lesson I know for sure is you can always come back home. Thank you, ASPA.
Hello, everyone. I'm Renette McCargo with the Arkansas Scholastic Press Association. I hope you have enjoyed your meal. I hope you have enjoyed each other's company. And now let's get back to announcing some really big awards tonight. So let's start with Broadcast Video Editor of the Year. And the winner is for 1A to 4A is...
Can-Do Hardware, you can find many unique candies, drinks, not to mention loads of hardware. Joey Cannon is the general manager at Can-Do, and has grown his hardware shop into something truly amazing.
Congratulations. And just on a side note, every winner that we announce tonight will please, if you would please come up and get your award. So let's go to Broadcast Video Editor of the Year. Second runner-up for 5A through 7A is Javier Navarrete of DeQueen High School. First runner-up for Broadcast Video Editor of the Year, 5A to 7A, is Presley Hudson, Lakeside High School. Broadcast Video Editor of the Year, 5A, 7A winner is... Okay, Literary Magazine Writer of the Year winner from 1A to 4A is... Okay, Literary Magazine Writer of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A is Victoria Wright, Little Rock Central High School. Literary Magazine Writer of the Year winner, 5A to 7A is... Broadcast On-Air Talent of the Year winner, 1A to 4A is...
As you may have noticed, there have been many new additions to the town of Gravette, with the newest one being O'Reilly's.
Broadcast On-Air Talent of the Year, second runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Chloe Witt, Arkansas High School. Broadcast On-Air Talent of the Year, first runner-up, 5A, 7A, is Abby Brandon, Fayetteville High School. Broadcast On-Air Talent of the Year winner, 5A, 7A is...
Welcome to this week's episode of Hornet News Now. I'm Kylie Evans.
And I'm Ariel Kirkgate.
Literary Magazine Editor of the Year winner, 1A, 4A, is... Literary Magazine Editor of the Year winner for 5A to 7A is, drumroll. Literary Magazine Designer of the Year winner for a 1A to 4A is... Business Manager of the Year winner, 1A to 4A, is... Business Manager of the Year, second runner-up, 5A to 7A, is David Hines, Catholic High School. Business Manager of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Gabby Sullivan, Southside High School. Business Manager of the Year winner, 5A to 7A, is... And now we go to Broadcast Producer of the Year. Second runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Sabrina Bledsoe, Lakeside High School. Broadcast Producer of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Eli Hill of Bryant High School. Broadcast Producer of the Year, winner 5A, 7A, is... Newspaper Designer of the Year winner, 5A, 7A, is... Newspaper Editor of the Year winner, middle junior high school freshman, is... Okay, Newspaper Editor of the Year, second runner-up, 5A to 7A is Thomas Holt, Little Rock Central High School. Newspaper Editor of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Ellison Bradford, Little Rock Central High School. Newspaper Editor of the Year winner, 5A to 7A, is... Newspaper Writer of the Year, first runner-up, middle junior high school freshman, is Aaron Taylor, Bryant Junior High School. Newspaper Writer of the Year winner for middle or junior high or freshman is... Newspaper Writer of the Year winner, 1A to 4A, is... Please come get your award. Thank you for accepting for the winner. Okay, Newspaper Writer of the Year, second runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Chad Greenway, Catholic High School. Newspaper Writer of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Emily Jefferson, Little Rock Central High School. Newspaper Writer of the Year winner for 5A, 7A is... Yearbook Writer of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Savannah Lee, BB High School. Yearbook Writer of the Year winner, 5A to 7A, is... Congratulations. And now, let's go to Photojournalist of the Year, first runner-up, middle or junior high school or freshman, It goes to Lily Landers, Woodland Junior High School. Journalist of the Year, photojournalist, thank you, of the year winner, middle junior high school freshman is Photojournalist of the Year, second runner-up for 5A to 7A is Trista Trong, Southside High School. Photojournalist of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Parker Hewitt, Southside High School. And we have the Photojournalist of the Year winner for 5A to 7A is Yearbook Designer Editor of the Year, first runner-up, middle, junior high, or freshman, is Olivia Hapgood, Woodland Junior High School. Yearbook Designer of the Year winner, middle, junior high school, or freshman, is, let's take a seat. Yearbook Designer of the Year winner for 1A to 4A is... Yearbook Designer of the Year, first runner-up for 5A to 7A is Carly Holland, Beebe High School. Yearbook Designer of the Year winner for 5A to 7A is... Broadcast Journalist of the Year winner for 1A to 4A is...
Crepes Paulette was established as a food truck in downtown Bentonville during 2010. The food truck was opened by Paula Henry and her French husband, Frederick Henry.
Broadcast Journalist of the Year, second runner-up, 5A to 7A is Liam Babbitt, Bryant High School. Broadcast Journalist of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Carson Burnham, Lakeside High School. Broadcast Journalist of the Year winner, 5A to 7A.
Journalism matters, telling stories matters, and it's profession matters. I'm Caitlin Shaw, and I am a broadcast journalist.
Yearbook Editor of the Year winner for middle, junior high school, or freshman is Yearbook Editor of the Year, first runner-up, 1A to 4A, is Hallie Navarro, Buffalo Island Central High School. Yearbook Editor of the Year winner, 1A to 4A, is Yearbook Editor of the Year, second runner-up for 5A to 7A is Elizabeth Bunnell, Southside High School. Yearbook Editor of the Year, first runner-up, 5A to 7A, is Tori Harrington, Cabot High School. Yearbook Editor winner of the year, 5A to 7A, is And now we have the announcement for the Dr. William David Downs Jr. Scholarship Award. And that goes to congratulations, Emily Jefferson, Little Rock Central High School. And the Advisor of the Year. I'm not sure, I haven't seen her. So Conway High School. Okay, so the next person is the Walter J. Lemke Award. And this person, many of you may not know him, but you have seen his amazing work. Many of us often discuss him and we say, I can't survive without him. Oh, please be here. Oh, thank you so much. And people who don't even know him are offering gifts because they are so thankful for the work he does. All the behind-the-scenes work, it's just absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, he could not be here tonight, but his name is Charlie the Wheat. Okay, so next we have some other presentations and some announcements. If Mr. Justin Turner would please come forward and
Good evening. I'll be quick. I'm Justin Turner. I'm the Journalism Education Association State Director for Arkansas. JEA is the largest national organization that supports you guys, just like ASPA does at the state level. Advisors, I hope that you'll consider joining in addition to curriculum and all that kind of stuff. It's just a wonderful community, kind of like this, but amped up. I'm here. I won't make her come up because I'll be honest, I left a certificate at home. I'll put it in the mail. I know I'm horrible, but I am in charge of the State Journalist of the Year for Arkansas, and our very own Ellie Bunnell. Can you stand up for us? Her portfolio, guys, was phenomenal. Thank you so much. I know that was mortifying. It was truly amazing. I encourage each and every one of you to enter next year. It's open to senior journalism students. You create a portfolio of your work from all through your journalism experience. If you win at the state level, you can compete at the national level for scholarship money. So start saving all of your great stuff, all the things you're winning tonight. Save those articles, save those spreads, save those broadcast segments. And I hope to honor one of you next year. Thank you, guys.
Or is it both of them?
Yes, this one is the amethyst from Bethany Hines, and then I'll show you the poster of mine.
Okay. So we got a couple more awards, and then we've got some other items to give out. So we're going to announce the All Arkansas Hall of Fame, and this is 4 out of 5 wins in the last 5 years. There we go. And we have the amethyst, Fayetteville High School. And the next award goes to the Roundup Woodland Junior High School.
Yep, and then I think it should be, yep, right here.
Okay.
So you just want to tell them that if they're here to come up and we'll give them their stole.
All righty. Now, the 2022 graduate scholars If you are present, please come up and get your bag. From Little Rock Central High School, Emily Franklin, Lila Goldman, Emily Jefferson, Colm Simmons, Taylor Swifton, I'm sorry, Swinton, Ellison Bradford, Sydney Polite, and Lily Dunnigan. Also from Little Rock Central High School, Ainsley Jenkins, Legacy Smith, I'm sorry, Lacey? Oh, Legacy, I'm sorry. David Ronell, Dima Youssef, Oliver Lurgen, Daya Patel, Brandon Blaisdell, Veranda Patel, Ariane Wallace, yes, it says Little Rock Central. Okay, so now we have DeQueen High School. We have Jacqueline Pham, Jara Cotton, and Hyro. Thank you, that's what I thought. Hyro Marufo. We have Beebe High School, Carly Holland, Tristan Smith, Allie Williams, Dominic Abraham, and James Runyon. From Harbor High School, we have Savannah Young, Savannah Young and Clarissa Rodriguez. Harrison High School, we have Peyton Berry, Riley Richardson, and Ashton Casey. Southside High School, we have Elizabeth Bunnell. Bryant High School, we have Elizabeth Carter, Jessica Roberts, Ariel Kirkley, Julia Trantham, Devin Summons, and Ellie Barabo. Thank you all so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed your evening. That concludes the program. We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. And New sessions.